Located in Natamuri, right alongside State Highway 1's famed roadhouse, the Bull Ring, sits Kerley Bros Transport. Operated by twin brothers Dion and Hayden Kerley, it is a boutique transport operation dedicated to supporting the local rural industry and the community behind it. The Kerley fleet is currently made up of 5 heavy MAN trucks and 1 Isuzu F-Series flea truck. Their latest is a 2024 MAN TGX 26.640 tipping flat deck combination, named the Dark Knight. As a 6x4 construction spec model on agricultural work, it is unique, but it expands on the formula set by the brothers' existing tipping flat deck unit, a 2016 TGS 26.540. Dion explained, "We like the straight front axles on our tippers to tackle the paddock work. Sometimes we have to be careful with the dips and hollows and the like, and getting pulled by tractors and all that. These models come into their own with ground clearance and traction, and also the shallower 3-piece steel front bumper helps a lot too. For example, maize stubble is high and hard on the gear, so that extra clearance really helps. We've found that the 6-wheeler is a lot better in the paddocks, and we've spec'd big wheels to help with all that as well." Cab position on the frame is 880mm from the bottom edge of the chassis to the cab floor. So yes, it might be the usual 4-step entry up into the cab, but it is a noticeably big climb up, that's for sure. The team at Roadmaster in Rotorua was commissioned to do the build and fit out the truck with a 6.9 metre deck and front of body hoist. And an existing set of 2.2 metre aluminium bin sides is the permanent fixture on the deck. And behind the truck is the 9.65 metre 5-axle trailer also built by Roadmaster. And it features Edbro underbody hoists and 2.3 metre pressed alloy sides to create an 8.4 metre bin. Topping off the bins are a set of power tarps, retractable tarps. "We wanted a 5-axle trailer to cart more weight. Yes, it's a little heavier, but you get your permits and away you go," said Dion. The combination runs on 48 tonne and 53 tonne permits, meaning it achieves a healthy 32 tonne payload. And when stepping up and behind the wheel, you'll find other than the fabric seats and the open overhead lockers, everything you might normally ask for is in the Dark Knight's mid-height GM cabbed construction spec. Among the notable features are acoustic cab insulation, underbunk fridge, electric windscreen roller blind, climatronic air conditioning, 12.3-inch professional digital instrumentation, and MAN's top-tier 12.3-inch professional navigation media system and MAN Smart Select wheel. "Yeah, the new generation interiors are good," Dion says. "I like that Smart Select wheel. It's so good, so easy. It's a very good idea," he says, sharing sentiments that we've held since the first time we encountered the system ourselves. With parabolic 3-leaf steel suspension all round, there's a notable toughness to the way the Dark Knight tackles the Central North Island's less than ideal state highway road surfacing. "It's not an armchair like the old models," as Dion puts it, but with the heated and air-suspended seats, it's not uncomfortable by any means. And there's always adaptive cruise to assist on those longer journeys and emergency brake assist to back you up. Loaded to 52.1 tonne gross weight, we put the 640's 15.25 litre D38 engine to the test on a hill start. The truck moves off in second gear, and with 12-speed MAN Tipmatic in performance mode, the D38 revs out well into the power peak before the next gear is selected, while emitting that characteristic growl we've all come to love from it. We climbed the Kaimais at 44 km per hour at 1650 RPM in 8th, with the TGX being held back by slower traffic unfortunately. Yeah, 8th is definitely a good gear for pulling in an MAN, Dion reckons. It's always fun checking out a truck that's just a little bit different, built to meet the owner's requirements and do a specific job. Sadly, we didn't have the opportunity to see the Dark Knight tackle some of those challenging paddocks, but there's no doubt that it has the ability to get the job done. "Yeah, we're a bit odd. We want a construction model that can cross fields and paddocks and then do line haul as well," Dion says with a laugh. "But truly, this spec is a game changer in our business. I reckon this is the kind of combination that would suit many people and people would like." We tend to agree. The TGX 26.640 makes a pretty good base for it too. The TG3 MAN is a fantastic generation of trucks with value for money, good quality and build, smart looks, decent power and high levels of comfort and tech. And very important to a small business like Kerley Bros Transport, no complaints about backup or service. With 3 generations of MAN in the fleet now, their relationship with the brand and Penske New Zealand would appear to be in very good health. To a business that embodies all the hallmarks of an old-fashioned rural carrier, having the same quality of relationship with your suppliers as you do with your clients counts for a lot. Kerley Bros Transport operates a little more personally. Hayden and Dion do things the way they like to, and that recipe has clearly worked for them over 2 decades and counting. They have created an operation their local farming community can rely on, which has steadily given them a loyal client base and allowed them to put real neat specialised units like the Dark Knight on the road. What more could anyone ask for? As Dion would say, yeah, shit yeah. To read the full story on the new MAN TGX 26.640 tipping flat deck combination for Kerley Bros Transport, then catch a copy of the February 2025 issue of New Zealand Trucking Magazine, or subscribe to our digital platform and view the entire feature there. See the links below. Also remember to hit those thumbs up and subscribe buttons right now to be notified of fresh new content as we upload it for you. Have a fantastic month out there, take care and travel safe.